why I'm running for council. Everything that Sooke has going for it means that it has incredible potential to be a really good place for a long time to come, as long as people are willing to stand up, realize what's important, and fight for them. Sooke has a beautiful landscape and all sorts of resources. It has potential in forestry, in fishing, in farming, in tourism, in retail. There's all sorts of possibilities for a strong local economy. Participatory planning is all about synergies. Brainstorming actually is better because of multiple viewpoints. You might not agree with that person at all, but simply having them feed into the process means you're going to get a better solution. It's always going to be better. The more ideas you have, the better the gestalt, the better your solution. A lot of the OD tools that I learned, a lot of the participatory planning was about big companies wanting to access all of the intelligence and all the creativity at all levels of the company. They were realizing that they needed their frontline workers, they needed the middle management, they needed the management, and they needed the upper management and the directors all pitching in to get the best ideas for the future of the company or the organization. And the same thing applies to a community. Permaculture is a design system. What it does is it basically looks for patterns in nature that can be used to increase resilience and produce a permanent agricultural system or a permanent culture. In a natural ecosystem, you have something called a guild, potentially. And a guild is a number of different elements that work together synergistically to help each other. Now, you might think that they would compete, but they don't. They actually work together. People are kind of like that. You might have very, very different people that you might not think would get along, and yet they actually work really well together to actually create something bigger than themselves. Look for the stories of success. Look for what actually works. Not just with the organization, but also with the people, with the community. Look for what works and emphasize that. Put your energy into that. When I worked as an employment counselor, it was incredible. Because the first thing that we were taught as employment counselors was to look for all the deficits that people had. Oh, you don't know how to write a resume? Well, we'll get you into a resume workshop. Oh, you don't know how to do interviews very well? Well, we'll get you into an interview workshop. I had one guy, he was a plumber. And he was a certified plumber with incredible skills during a building boom. And he couldn't find a job. And he got to the office, and they slotted him into computer workshops and all the rest, and he hated computers. We took the first 5 hotels where he thought there might be building projects going on. He started phoning them. Within the first 3, he had 2 interviews. He had a job within a few days. Nothing is perfect, no community is perfect. There's so much that's right about Sooke that whatever's not right, appreciative inquiry, we can actually use what's right to push out the bad, and we can fight to make sure that whatever we don't want doesn't happen, and that it's worth that fight.